Simon Says, man, OG, young OG.
Welcome to the Unpleasant Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host, Shampoo, a.k.a. Big Shampoo.
It's your boy Sly, the guy, no lie.
And we got another special guest with us today. Let them know your name, where they can find you, and what it is that you do.
Simon Says, man, OG, young OG. You can find me on everything. Simon Says Crazy, man. I ain't hard to find, man. Oh, Simon Says Crazy, too, on Instagram, man. I'm happy to be here, man.
Oh, blessing to be here.
I feel like an old dog in a young fight. When somebody called me for a podcast, I show up on time. I don't play no games because I don't take none of this for granted.
Appreciate you. Tell them about a little about what you got going on.
Man, I've been in the DMV area all my life, but doing comedy since 2008. I've been seeing a lot of, like, from the overheads, from the Teddy Coppers, the Mike Brooks of the world,
Oh, Mike Brooks. Niggas don't give Mike Brooks love. Way funny as shit.
So to the new generation, to the Jesse Larius, Davey Ruffins, Pap, Donnie Pease. I done seen it, I done been in the trenches with it. You hosting and got to run out they got to bring your car around to the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? The Barnett's on Division Avenue, Club 12. You get the joint on Trinidad, or you don't know 58th and Lincoln Heights beef.
I'm far from 58th.
You out of bounds, you just telling jokes and,
Niggas don't find it funny.
Yeah. You get the joint and you got to stand on that shit when you get up out.
Pride hurt, nigga.
They'll kill you, man.
Yeah, you mind diving into how you grew up and when you grew up at?
I was born in Northeast D.C., but I was too young. But I grew up in Petey County, the town, Sea Pleasant, Marion.
Shout out to them.
My area, you had to jump, box, play sports, swag. You know what I'm saying? It was like, when the crack era hit, it was like, everything changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole area was niggas either was junkies or niggas was getting money. So it's, it was like, this shit happened fast overnight too. So I never got high. You know what I'm saying? That never was my thing. I never, like a nigga that got high, like I never touch weed. I don't do that thing. You know what I'm saying? But I saw what it did to the females. Like the females, it took the baddest broads in our hood and they were selling ass on Eastern Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Like, before the gay dudes was out there, it was a trick.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to Eastern Avenue.
I done tricked up there before too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done bought me a couple of ass up there.
You gotta be
like,
careful.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't a street nigga if you wasn't really out there. Your last dime, you had to go. But that area, coming up in that area, I call it the northeast side of Maryland. That it's just a different. You know what I'm saying? You got the southeast Maryland, like your Austin Hills, your super side. But outside, we was getting money, getting fly, but we wasn't going for nothing. We had to fight. You know what I'm saying? We rather fight.
It'd be the littlest
hoods, but we rather fight. You couldn't fight. Oh, you couldn't come outside in the summertime because I used to be trucking them show up somebody getting punched. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can't go back around your way, and you ain't nobody. I can go back around my way right now, and people come outside and dap me up. You know what I'm saying? From the carry out to the business owners to the niggas that's proud of me that I ain't around there no more. So that's his backstory on me.
Okay. How did you get into stand-up comedy?
How did you
get into comedy, period?
Yeah, I used to always be on the block, joning and telling jokes, but I finally tried to position myself. I wasn't really no big-time drug dealer. I was a nigga that just did it because everybody was doing it, but I knew how to position myself to tell the jokes where I can get you watching me and I'm still selling the fiends and boom, boom, getting the money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I make them focus on me, I'm telling stories. I'm storytelling, long form. And they like, hey man, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, boom. They don't even know that I'm multitasking. So a buddy of mine, he called me one day, like the Father's Day show, the winner wins $200. You got to do 3 minutes down Club 12. And he was supposed to come pick me up back in 2008. And he got killed. He never showed up. I'm waiting for him all day, blowing his phone up like, damn, what's up? I don't know what's going on. back in '08, social media wasn't that heavy.
Hell no.
It was back planet, you know what I'm saying?
MySpace.
Yeah, so 6 o'clock, everybody blowing my phone up. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm like, what y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Home invasion, man, get killed in front of his family. So that was supposed to be the night I went to Father's Day, so I didn't go. So his wife was like, she hit me up like, you got to do stand up, John. Believe in you. I'm gonna come take you. You know what I'm saying? I was going through a divorce. This is my second divorce at that time. I was like, okay. So she came and got me. She took me to the same club a month later after we buried him. You know, I had out of body experience on stage. Joan was packed out. You know, he was performing after me.
Oh, hell yeah.
They giving me the, hey, young man, do your thing. You funny. I'm just, everything just, I'm going through a divorce. So, and that was my thing. Like, my 15 minutes or my 10 minutes on stage was I didn't want to go home. So, bro, I'm gonna get 30. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the more time I spend up here telling my therapy, getting my issue off, I don't have to deal with my reality. So comedy was therapy. It saved my life. You know what I'm saying? That's if I can say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
So I would say like your jokes were they based around like what you were going through?
Or if it was you or somebody I was tapped in with, I would ask you like, man, that's funny, man. Let's come here. Let me. If you know what I'm saying, let me put it to a perspective where you can laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at that. I'm good at. A lot of times it don't just be my life, but yeah, most of the time it is my life because I don't deal with current events and shit. But it's just trauma, you know what I'm saying? I try to find the funny in it because we all go through it, you know what I'm saying? And people don't like that comedy that be like, he ain't supposed to laugh at that, but it's the best thing ever. They want this cute comedy now, you know,
you
like
turn pain into a joke mentality. Like, because you never know, somebody in the crowd might be going through the same thing. They might need to laugh, and they relate. Like, damn, that's funny as shit because I know exactly where you're
coming from. I'm talking about like, when street niggas tell you, hey man, my girl love you, I'm about to come buy a couple of tickets for you. You know how hard it is for a nigga to say that to you,
what? My girl love you?
My girl love you.
Like, what you let that nigga for? But nah, they take
when a nigga tell you, like, look, home, like, my girl love you, nigga. First of all, he's telling you, I will kill you if you play with me. But I like you because you are saying some shit that we both relate to. And I became like a therapist with that shit. So.
Nah, that's definitely cool shit because comedy is like a form of therapy for the people in the crowd too. Sometimes, you know, because they might haven't laughed in a minute. They might be going through some fucked up shit. So, you say your second divorce?
Yeah, that was that. It was more out of that. It was a total of 4. So
okay. Well, it's like is that. So comedy is like your just your outlet. Like when some bad happen, you go write a joke or something, or come up with
a joke. Doing it after it, before it, it's just what I'm going through right now, what I've been through. It helps me get through it. Of course, the person you with sometimes they don't like it, but that's what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? And with that material that I push, I can take it anywhere in the world. You know, like people, everybody got relationships. You know, everybody been through. I done seen Indians.
Any race.
Every race.
We might not know, but they be fucked up.
They be fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? It's just other races got multiple wives, but one of their wives get out of pocket. They're like, "Damn, you gonna do that too, Mr. Muhammad?" Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah. Damn, these bitches ain't loyal on your side. Damn, what we gonna do, Mr. Muhammad? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild, but it's just it is what it is. Like, you know, in social media, I'm not I wanna be. I'm not that skit type guy. But
it's a new school shit right now.
But I love it. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's like new school? Like the skit?
Yeah, why not? Why not go get $1 million change your whole life on for free out? Why not?
Do you feel like it's hard to translate your jokes into like you could translate your joke into a skit though, right?
My thing is, I think you gotta come see this. This is a great show on earth. I think you gotta come see it. I don't think I should give it away for free. I think you gotta pay to see it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think that I got some shit that just be like, damn, I'm glad the price of admission was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Not a like.
It's not the joke I heard him put on the grand 5 times in a row. He performed at this show.
Yeah, like once the bright lights hit me, it's like.
So the way you come up with jokes, do you write them down? Do you like just memorize them, or do you like come up off the top sometimes?
Write them down, put them in a note in my phone, say it to myself 7 times. some night it's I didn't know this is I'm telling you, that a lot of guys come to me and I don't understand. I'm like, what you do for that? I work for Metro. You don't understand that.
I work for Metro. I feel offended.
You don't understand that.
Why not? Why wouldn't they understand that?
This game fuck you up.
Treacherous.
I would rather you because this
Metro's a good job.
This one's all your time. In the middle of the night, I gotta wake up. I'm in the middle of a joke, something funny, and I'm jumping up to write it down. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Like this game don't care about your relationship. It don't care about your family. My mother died. I still had a show to do the next night. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like this one thing I tell any young Tommy, don't ever abandon the mic. I don't care what you got going on, because the world don't care.
I kind of feel like that's in any entertainment.
Yeah. I guess so too.
I keep bad next to it. You never know what idea gonna come up.
I just hate when somebody say, "Hey, my family think I'm funny. I want to do. What do you do for a living?" Oh, I got a wife and kids. You don't want to do this, bro.
Yeah, your wife gonna be mad.
This shit's gonna cause turmoil. It's gonna. Some nights you got to work with chicken wings from motor ran out the back door. Do you really want to? Because your folks ain't gonna understand this.
You thought you would bring some money.
This ain't somebody that came in the game while you was already doing it. This somebody you started while you was with them. You done sprung this on them. They got to love you. Like, do they?
That's the person that they met, and not the person you becoming.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard because everybody's dream ain't your dream. You know
and they may not see it come like.
Because then you're not funny. Because around them you really can't say the shit you want to say because you love them. But when you go in front of a room full of people and they not there, you have the greatest. You can talk about all your old bitches. All the bitches you want to fuck.
I never heard that joke before, motherfucker.
Right. That's a good one. Somebody fuck around and post your shit online and tag you and she see it. You thinking like, well, I can't get no pussy. I saw what you said on stage. Oh, shit. Like,
you think you funny, huh, nigga?
I'm telling jokes. You taking this serious.
But it is what it is. That's the game, bro. Like, this shit won't all the time, bro.
Nah, I definitely get that because, you know, like, podcasting, you can't really
say
too much because you don't know who's going to watch this shit.
Exactly, bro. You can't be yourself.
Like, every topic, like, I'm saying this
one. What I'm learning now, the relationship I'm in now is, you know what I'm saying? Like, the right woman, you will be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sacrifice my happiness at home for these people that don't really love me. And that's what I had to struggle with. Until you meet the right person, you got to understand, like, this motherfucker will rub your back, rub your feet when you down and out. They don't love the image that you portray. These people only love you, but you can't sacrifice. You got to understand how to make this happier than this. And that's when life will make sense. I always chose to make this happy for the money and the fame, but it's, you got to go home to your reality. When the curtain closes and the mic cut off, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go home to your reality. And you're not happy. You got to sacrifice on happiness. You want to sacrifice balance. You understand what I'm saying? You got to maintain that balance.
That's hard. Well, you said 4 divorces. I know you know that's hard. Shit, you know more than more than me. I'll tell you that.
Right. Have you always wanted to be a comedian? You say you've been telling jokes on the block.
Yeah, I've been telling jokes on the block. A lot of people always say, man, you different. Like, you a storyteller type. Like, you can hold people attention for a long time. You know what I'm saying? People can listen to you because, you know, I'm weird. Like, I listen to a lot of stuff. I'm in tune with a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff. I dumb myself down because people are like, man, this guy know a lot. But I really do enjoy having conversations with all breeds of life. So, yeah, I think I always wanted to be some type of entertainer. Okay, put it like that.
So, like, was getting on the stage the first time, was that easy for you?
Great. Give me a shot of tequila and just turn the mic on.
So it don't matter how big the audience is when you're out there. It's just all the same.
You paying me in free drinks? You good.
4 or 4,000, turn the mic on. I am not no nervous. I can talk shit, bro. I done done it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the nervousness, yeah.
I can respect it.
But once they call my name and I hear that music or whatever, I choose the song for the night, and it's just go time. It's like looking into the lights. You can't see the audience. You just know they there.
Do you have a different persona from yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people got the 2 split personalities. Like, look, I just me at home. This is me on stage.
I'm not funny. I don't feel like being funny all the time. Like, I be chilling old man shit. Like, just leave me alone. You make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be funny.
Do people be expecting you to be funny?
Yeah,
Like
all the time. All the time. Like,
this nigga ain't telling no jokes tonight. Be had him over there.
But everybody who know comedians that been doing it for a long time, they be like, y'all the most serious niggas in the world, because it's a bit, the business side of it make it ugly. When I when I was having fun, I want to fly. I'm just happy, go lucky. I don't give a fuck about no money. I want to fly. My niggas see me. Ain't no, I'm traveling now. Oh, they put me up in a hotel. That shit fun. Now it's like, all right, okay, I need a flight, I need a car, I need a left-handed bitch, I need all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Now the business side of it make this game ugly to me because it's business, you know what I'm saying? So I'm only trying to be funny during that time slot.
It's like being an artist. Like, you can't really be an artist coming up and you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's like, you got fans who want to be that girlfriend or boyfriend. But once you come out saying you got that partner, it's like, I don't even want to be a fan of
comedy, they got groupies?
Fuck yeah.
Let me tell you something. It's more comedians that made it out of DMV than rappers.
Yeah, you got
22 comedians that I give every new comedian an assignment. You got to tell me all 22 that taped something. Like
from here?
From here.
I got 3.
You only got 3? What's your 3?
I got Earthquake, I got Chappelle, got Martin.
That's all you got?
That's my biggest 3. I mean, that's the ones I know are my biggest 3.
Okay, there's a lot, way more than that. See, a lot of people don't even know certain people from the DMV. You know, you got Pierre that was on Baps.
Oh, we had him on the fucking podcast. We did have Pierre on the podcast. I forgot. We had him on the show.
You got Ted Cobbler, you got Tony Woods, you got...
Oh, you got Joe Claire, too.
Joe Claire, he from C Pleasant.
You
got Dominique.
That's the woman, right? Yeah, she funny as shit, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give you all of them because I get this assignment to every new comedian in the DMV.
You want to take out to the list.
I see 85 South, so they got a Netflix joint coming out.
Yeah, I saw
Take a bean from me. Yeah, that's 23, right?
That's 22.
So he said included? Alright.
He go being included in 22. Because, it's backstory, like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta show you because a lot of people think I'm capping. But I ain't capping. Like, the audition for Wild and Out, it was me versus Young Fly, right? I had 11,000 followers, then I had 1 million followers. I won. You can ask anybody there that tell you I won. But
the numbers matter.
Yeah, the 11 million.
So me and
11,000 was 1 million. Hell yeah.
Me and John became super cool. He's one of the reasons why I moved to Atlanta, was able to move to Atlanta and move how I moved because, you know, his family had put me up back in 2015 where I could stay for like an extra week, not have to worry about a hotel. His auntie, you know what I'm saying?
That's real love.
So, you know, and when he first came here, he told the promoters back in 2017 that get my boy Simon Says and pay him whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like the first show he did in the DMV, he asked that I get on the show, and you know, me and Slim, I one time it was animosity. I ain't gonna lie, I hated it. I was like, man, that nigga living my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I beat him, they know I beat him, but you know, it is what it is. I just take it like I wasn't supposed to win, but yeah, that was back when before he got rich. You know what I'm saying? When
niggas had polo shirts on.
Yeah. But Slim doing his thing, and I'm proud of him because I knew his backstory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he been through some shit.
And I had to get myself like, nigga took a free out to change the whole family. Like, how can I hate on that? Like, you just a hater, bro.
Like the Soulja Boy experience.
Right.
It's like a nigga took YouTube and made it YouTube his ground.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't hate on. He black. You know what I'm saying? They got family for you. I'm like, bro, like, I'm happy for his success. Because when it's my time to come, like, one thing about it, when my time comes, man, from everybody in the DMV, I ain't gonna hold you. Every nigga you can name in the DMV, old or young, you know, like, especially young cats. I probably put their first $100 in their pocket. You can't name a young cat that ain't say, hey, Simon, you interview him right now, you talk to him right now, they gonna say, Simon, you know. Like, so when my time comes, it'll be like,
I heard, me personally heard Funny Marco say that to you personally.
Yeah, like awesome arguing shit. Yeah. Me and Marco, that's my little bro.
I see him coming up, and open up for Chico Beans.
And man, he used to give me hoodies to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, look, Holmes, like, me and Marco, and I get on Marco even harder than all the youngest because I say you so connected to the streets, but you gotta understand, you can't be halfway in, halfway out.
Yeah, it's street shit, don't lie.
It's like any
I struggle with that because I struggle.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I used to hang out too, but it's just like, you know.
That shit a facade,
It is.
We we realized
once you stop, you realize you made the right choice. Like once you stop making that.
Well, we realized I got this mentality like I didn't actually live around here. My mother welfare voucher was accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to live here, bro. Like
she ain't choose to live. She just said, "Just how much rent?"
I would have lived in Bowie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't want to live here, bro.
My mother moved around there when I was 9.
Right.
She died around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That probably wasn't even really her choice.
Right. Look for that shit, man. How long y'all been doing the podcast?
Shit, we've been doing podcasting before podcasting.
We've been doing this shit since 2019. Unpleasant stories, but like I was just saying, like around the way my mom, we used to sit on my mama's couch back in MySpace days, 05, 06.
Shit,
Just
ooh, man, ooh,
just
shit.
be on the couch just talking shit. So
Yeah, it's
like
radio show.
We just been doing it. We used to call it 8-inch radio. Post that shit on MySpace. Had our own little dedicated MySpace page.
That's when I got. That's when I got on. I took over on MySpace.
Yeah.
I remember people used to be right on. You know, before it was on your phone on the app, because the Sidekick was remember the Sidekick T-Mobile jump.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first phone that you can log onto your apps.
Oh yeah,
before that,
Boost Mobiles.
but before that, you
the
had
BlackBerry
to the computer to do it, right?
Yeah.
So somebody write on my wall. You was funny as shit last night. At that time, my wife at that time, what they talking about? I'm like, I was just talking shit at the halftime in the backyard show. I was whole time I had to sneak and do comedy. You know what I'm saying? My wife at the time didn't approve of it. I'm telling jokes in the halftime of the trade wins. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's dedication. I feel like we could hit it all the time. Yeah. Niggas was in high school just sitting on the couch talking shit.
Let me tell you something. If I came home right now, these comedians get to do the thing. It's too many punching bags. This would be too easy for me. Listen, God put me in a time where I needed to come up. Because if I came out right now, all this sucker shit that's going on right now, man, it's weird to me, bro. I be like, bro, we can't be friends, bro. Like, how we gonna fight and then the next day I see y'all in the full circle talking on live for people? That's weird. And I'm like, bro, like, I will beat your ass every time I see you. Like, it's just like the instant the other day when fuck the fight. When they slap box down Martinis, I'm getting a licking, bro. I'm stealing you, bro. I'm drawing blood. Like, I'm stealing you. Played with me for 3 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then yesterday I probably would have stomped you out. Like, when I came up, bro, you couldn't have played with niggas like that, bro.
You can't.
It's different. Like, them niggas like, you alright, cuz? Hey, that's
the internet.
I just told you why I
You alright, cuz?
That's how I know I'm not in my time, because
that shit went worldwide.
Yeah, that shit
was everywhere.
Like, if you'd have played with niggas when I came out, and you would have gassed out in the ring, a nigga would have stomped your shit out. So, I don't know how to play this game, so I don't play it.
The only thing I say about it, though, they got that shit off their chest, so I guess I ain't know.
How you get high?
Nah,
you want to talk about this?
I don't know. They might have been. They
might play with you for 3 years straight.
They might have minted this shit behind the scenes.
Nigga put your baby up, your kids online.
Yeah, I put the same shit. It's no between. He's on the drink champ train. He was like, look, in between. It's if you want to hit me with my phone. We could talk it out.
Now, I'm saying they probably. I'm pretty sure they did that.
Once you carry me on the internet and it stays on the internet,
it's worldwide.
She ain't got to pay for these things because it never go away.
Come on.
I guess he feel like he won the fight, so he won the fight.
Yeah, no, but that's where this generation is different from me, because in 08, 09, it was new. Nigga would have died, bro.
Niggas died over.
Nigga would have died back 15 years ago playing with a nigga family online. Like now it's more common. It's like you see it like, that shit funny.
That's what niggas are going through.
Street niggas was just getting to the phone, bro. Like you would have got, bro. You couldn't have went live and showed your sister microwave in the background, bro. Nigga would have been like, your sister.
They pull shit over here. Oh, bro, you wild.
They been honest. Even the niggas that's killing niggas is on the internet just talking.
Yeah, now it's killers on the internet. Niggas be beefing with each other. Like, real life, I just shot your man last night. They ain't each other DM, talking shit about it. Like,
I remember.
Get back. Like,
I'm going to jail.
I remember niggas like, I ain't on no internet, man. I ain't on no social media. Like, that used to be a thing. Like, niggas in the street.
Yeah, now street niggas be beefing. Yeah, my man just blew your man up. We up 16-4. Get back. Like, what? Like, y'all niggas crazy. When the feds get their phone, they see all your messages that, okay, this what they beefing with. Y'all easy.
All that shit's in there, though. Like if you look at the shit, they get the messages that you sent between them. That's
And all they do is go to FBI. Once the FBI go to Facebook,
Man,
they get everybody.
once the FBI get involved, it's a federal case, so they get all the content. They get phone.
No matter what you do.
People say Apple can't release it. Boy, FBI get involved, boy, they give up everything. It's a literally. I don't really need one. I'm literally got a bad say FBI federal.
Because they had one case where that guy blew up all them people and Apple wouldn't unlock the man's phone.
You have to.
They didn't though.
But you have to.
Apple trying to stay solid to their customers. I can respect it. Like, look, we got your back.
Yeah, but
so how they went around it was they went to the carrier. They went to the provider and got the text message. But Apple didn't unlock the phone though. Apple, listen, I was a manager at T-Mobile. Apple don't. That's why Rollo is fucked up. He unlocked his own phone and let the people go on his phone. That's the one thing Apple brand will want. They won't give them the code to your phone.
They ain't no snitches. I get it.
But they can go to AT&T and get the transcript.
Because I'm a carrier.
Right, it's different.
Yeah.
Now, Apple ain't going to unlock your phone. You got to unlock your own phone. So, that's why when they say Rollo ain't snitch, but you unlock, I know this game, you unlock your phone, let them people go in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you going to find what you want to find, you found it.
Right.
I didn't tell you.
I didn't tell you. You went, but you ain't getting in my device.
It's like the girl. It's like the girl saying, "Let me see your phone. Look, here's this." But
I don't know your girl.
Here's this. But
what's this nigga mama birthday?
But the feds dirty though. They'll beat your ass and hold your face to it though. They'll fuck you up, bro.
Man, you turn
the feature off. Long time.
You could turn the feature over with the eyes, I believe, right? You got
no, but now it's programmed that way. You can't have your eyes.
But if a nigga hold your eyes open, bro, they realize 12 people. They hold your shit open, bro. They can get that shit about you, bro. Like they dirty. They dirty.
How do you practice your material?
In the mirror. I gotta get in that mirror. That mirror gonna give me that body language. Cause it's different. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
When it comes to that, how hard are you on yourself? You be like, nah, that shit, nigga, that shit was ass.
Oh man, when I'm in a room and I see somebody supposed to be on everybody going bananas, and I'm just like, damn, I ain't say it right. But everybody, nigga, you killed that joint last night. I'm so hard on myself.
You your best critic?
I'm my best critic. Cause in my mind, I'm the funniest nigga not famous in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, man, I got some HBO special shit. I ain't never even said it.
You got some Netflix specials. Fuck the HBO.
Yeah, that part.
HBO specials.
Netflix. Man, Netflix.
I'm saying HBO special. That's Netflix. HBO was the thing. Like you right. I got that.
Netflix.
I got that.
HBO was.
I got some clever shit that'll make white people be like, hey.
What's your favorite joke to tell? You don't have to get the whole joke. Like, what is it about?
My favorite?
Yeah, like a joint that never miss.
You know it's gonna hit every time.
Like I pull this motherfucker.
Oh, when my ex-wife threw away all my left shoes.
Your left shoes?
I ain't hit a joke.
That's petty as shit.
She threw away all my left shoes.
You can't go get a left shoe in the store. It's only the fucking right drinks on the dress.
She wrote a note. Now you have no choice but to get right. You know what I'm saying?
She funny.
She funny as shit.
And on top of that, there's a whole series behind that. Like I don't even tell them jokes anymore because she took my car. She ran red light cameras 15 times. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she was on Get Back.
Which one was that?
The second one. The second. She went down Texas Avenue going, police, me and the police. I'm like, get this bitch. She's like, man, I can't do nothing about that.
It's in your name type shit.
It's my name.
Bro, you didn't say that.
And then, you know, when you cheat so bad, you just gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? But we go through that phase, try to work it out. And then the nigga that she started fucking with, she let the nigga in the house. The nigga played.
Your house?
Yeah. I wasn't there. This how she got jammed up. The nigga played my Madden. And I was in the Super Bowl. This nigga lost and saved that shit. I go back and play my shit. So
he petty as shit too.
I'm in the next season.
He ain't gonna play
he
now.
He probably lost on purpose.
Hey, I'm in the next season. I'm in the like, hold on,
wait a minute.
what the fuck? I ain't losing Super Bowl. I'm ready to play the Super Bowl. It's like it ain't online. It ain't even out yet. You know what I'm saying? So I know where I'm at. I know where my save game at. You know, you can see.
You got online play now, and you're just your league.
But that joke though, them jokes don't miss. Them the jokes that be like,
but that hurt.
That shit hurt.
I can respect that.
Them niggas be like, hey, Mo crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even play my friends like that. Boy, you better play motherfucking profile, boy.
You click on your own shit, nigga. Long as create one, nigga. I let you create one, nigga. Don't play no L's on your Jones.
Hell no.
No.
Yeah.
Any nigga that's a gamer will understand that.
I played for 17 whole season.
Even in a broad that don't even play, they be like, oh, I'm gonna do that shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna let niggas play lose on you. Nah, nigga, get out on the pop, you're
Nah.
my player, you got to change the outfit on, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, God, this nigga done
bitch.
put Crocs on my nigga. I ain't
you know, so wait a minute.
your record done gone down. Like, hold on,
Wait a
hold on.
minute,
I know what's going on
Like,
here.
what's going on? Nigga just spent your VC on some dumbass shit.
Right.
He said your
Nigga spent all of it on some bullshit. Nigga went shopping. Got a whole bunch of dumbass shit. Nah, writing jokes though. I respect a nigga to do that because
No, he says not against the game because they come up with jokes themselves.
Yeah.
I feel
It's like
like
battle rap to me.
But it's a lot of niggas that remix.
I never
a lot of
watched-
them skits be
the same
on the
subject.
comedians. No, let me tell you something. A lot of these young guys gotta stop that shit. A lot of young comedians that's doing this shit, y'all remixing real stand-up comedians' jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And when a nigga see you, a nigga put his blood, sweat, and tears into that notebook.
I done heard about a comedian.
Nigga, my pen bleed,
I
bro.
heard Robin Williams did a lot too.
So
Rest in peace, Robin Williams, but I heard he did a lot too.
my pen bleed. When I see a young comic come see me, and then I go online and they take my joke and remix into a skit, now you gotta die. Cause now it's like, now I'm telling your shit.
Yeah, especially if a nigga, he might got a big all
But they got to tell these young niggas like that Simon don't do that, don't like, cause I done been in some shit with that, cause I don't understand like, you played me, like I show love, like I give you the shirt off my back for this game, I give you all the knowledge in the world. Why would you play with me? I'm not.
You ever want to turn your jokes into like a show or a movie or something? Like
I got something in the world.
I
These young niggas. I'm gonna wait till after the Marion joint. Everything gonna get turned up. I'm getting in the gym, all that shit. I'm going back to it.
So I got one good joke. I feel like I did that motherfucker. I made that shit up. But that shit was off some true shit. I had a little stand-up, a whole stand-up routine in my head. It's called I Hate My Baby Mother. I think it's funny.
Man, look, you need to put it in a skit.
About that. But the acting, though, I did a real. But this shit was based off of a real story. It was like interaction with a homeless nigga. Like,
did y'all see the lot?
yeah. We was
How'd
at
I do?
we was at the premiere. We interviewed Polo the day before the joint.
Yeah, I said
There was so many people that like afterwards I got about.
This shit was packed out. It was
You didn't see me afterwards.
No, it was nowhere to sit.
I sat next to Hoods and News. I was a little crowded.
like when stuff like that get around, it's too many people.
There was no seats. They were standing up.
But how did I do?
The whole movie was pretty good. I wouldn't say that just to say it because like the movie was pretty good.
The movie was dope. Shout out to Polo because like we met off something.
Nah, Polo cool ass nigga.
You know how we met? Kings of DC. Did you see the Kings?
Yeah.
of DC? So my role in that?
I would have to rewatch.
I got shot in the hand.
Oh yeah, you was somebody's cousin, right? Yeah.
So I came to the joint as an extra to the club scene with 12 was doing his thing at the club, and all these hood niggas like this hood beefing with this hood. We in a warehouse out Laurel. Like man, this shit ain't safe. And I left. I'm like man, I'm too old. My enzymes different. I can't.
Nah, I get it.
Nighttime kind of these niggas.
I don't be wanting to be in certain
old.
places either. Like, I don't know. These niggas say these niggas look angry.
No, he said nighttime, move you over.
Move you over. This niggas don't know how to play. These niggas, hey, it's a script. So he hit me. He's like, man, everybody telling me you somebody I need to know. I got this role. I'm like, I'm like, man, that don't too gangster. I'm like,
everybody died in that joint.
I'm like, we gonna do something. Let me get on some. Let me bring my humor in it, and I'm cool. And they just wrote my script in it. He was like, man, in the movie theater, when the joint showed, he said, man, you stole the movie. Like everybody laughing at that part. We got locked in. We definitely got that locked in. And we the same age. Like niggas like, man, he look like, you know, me and Polo the same age. It's weird.
Same age?
Same exact age.
He got the grade.
He got the grade.
Yeah, like how you got your headline.
Nigga say,
Yeah, you got the head.
Look, the whole time we start naming people we know. I'm like, yeah, I know. I used to tell jokes down the bar. That's the side of town he from. You like, yeah, oh shit, like they FaceTime. Hey, it's shit weird. Like how like we could have been at odds because we the same age. We could have been beefing. We could have killed each other. But that's what we was taught. Mm-hmm. And now we get some money together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
timing. At 20 years ago, we probably couldn't have.
Yeah, next part, niggas' mindset.
Yeah, mindset's different. Now we the OGs and we sit back and be like, them youngsters gonna crack the show.
Yeah, but I like he provided opportunity for people to do something else.
The lot only came about. Bro, all these comedians not friends, bro.
Yeah.
The lot only came about on my face card. Like, look, I got a nigga that's willing to back us, put us all in the movie.
And the joint, because he was saying,
your scene is your scene.
Nah, he did.
He said he didn't really know that.
They all came on my name, and I'm like, look, everybody get opportunity. I said, listen, a lot of niggas bigger niggas should have been in it after it came out. They hit me. I should have been in it. They'll probably.
But if I'd have asked you at the beginning, you probably wouldn't have fucked with it.
But that's just life.
If you'd have told him what else was that
You
joint.
know what I'm saying? That's just.
But nah,
that's just even if you did all the rap Jones back then, where everybody did the Jones.
The remixes and shit.
Remixes like damn, I should have done the first.
The game remix 6 minutes.
One Blood, that motherfucker.
One Blood.
That shit was longer.
Self-destruction. I know, but self-destruction. A lot of rappers that wasn't on it should have been on it.
Why you ain't call me?
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about We Are the World with Michael Jackson. Like, it's his ego, bro.
Michael Jackson had like 12 people in that song.
Like, let me tell you something. This town has the biggest, famous mother. Everybody think they something.
But everybody that blew up here, they blow the fuck up, though.
Because of the love that you, when you used to not get no love, and you go somewhere, everybody love you. It's like, oh, this shit too easy. It's layup line. Like,
Yeah,
I gotta shoot 30 I gotta shoot 30 footers where I come from.
You playing 33 with 33 people.
Because a lot of people here, they gotta think bigger too. Because some people just get big and they think that's it. Like I'm that.
Right.
But like the world bigger than that stuff. And personally, I know like with us when we reach out to people may not know our faces personally, but they see the logo. Like, oh, I seen them. I seen that shit. That's y'all.
That shit feel good, though.
I need one though. You know, like can you get the one extra? I don't know. I'll buy whatever you want to do because I like to. When I saw it right, and I saw your opposite C Pleasant, I was like, man, what the fuck going on here? Like, oh, we should have been out there.
Unpleasant, C Pleasant.
Yeah, it's like,
That's how it came about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this my man, John from Alaska. Like, we was co-workers out here. I'm that type of nigga that's going.
Now, see, people tell us about that all the time. I'm saying we gotta get on that shit. Too many people are asking for some. Y'all can have it. I get it.
You gotta start giving shit out.
I get it shit to me. Y'all around some motherfuckers that'll bring people.
Bro, I got a joint with Tony Lewis coming up, bro. I seen y'all locked in.
Oh, he locked in. He's a solid man.
I just did I just did a joint on Baltimore, bro. It was moms and siblings of people who lost their life to gun violence. I'm talking about
A comedy joint?
no.
I was damn.
I was MC at this event. On their side, you had the family of like semi-homie. You had the family of the people he beefing with, and this tension, like this housing, bro. This shit wicked, bro. I'm hosting this joint. I'm saying like, yo, this shit, it's crazy, bro. Cause I know, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm an old nigga, but I know what's going on outside. I'm still locked into all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. I don't know, Kill on News be reposting my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I know because this girl's son got killed by this girl's son, and I know both of them. You know what I'm saying? I know both of them mothers. It's just a weird age. It's a weird time for me. It's like, bro, but I gotta make a difference, bro. I can't sit back and keep, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta meet them where they at. Like, look, Holmes, I'm not about to tell you. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Just get out the car, walk down on him, man. If it's meant for him, it's meant for him. It ain't meant for that kid that you shot at because he by the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll meet you where you at. I don't want you blowing niggas up.
Go get your man.
Go get your man. But you wouldn't believe me. But that 1-year-old, and you didn't even get your man. You shot a 1-year-old. Now it's FBI involved.
That's other niggas that's like personally involved in
the worst part is a 1-year-old there. So some niggas gonna try to kill you now. You gotta die.
And then it's on CNN. Now your hood, you got to go because you making it hot around there. Until
you fucking the money up.
Like niggas like, you got to go. You're making a whole rip hop. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, without saying too much, I'm
first wounds.
I got corporate America looking at me, and I got the street niggas that I'm still like, hey, home, I understand where you at with it. It's an obligation, like, why y'all beefing? Like, originally, like, this some beef from 30 years, or this some, what really happened? A lot of it come from you didn't pay out on this game, you did.
Some petty shit.
Then everybody locking in together. You know what I'm saying? But the feds don't care, bro. They come in with a whole RICO indictment. All these dumb young ass niggas.
All you need to say is you're associate the gang. You do one dap up, the same dap up.
Right, you throw up these signs and all that shit. So them 5 bodies that they got, you in on that too. You don't know what this nigga gonna say. But they 13-year-old killers, yo.
Niggas don't value life for real.
But the thing is, the same thing that's saving them is they in DC, so they don't get juvie life. See, they ain't crossing that line. When you do it, in Maryland, it's different trial as adult. Like, you know, once they catch that young nigga that tried to shoot the nigga on the bus but he killed the nigga's sister, they gonna make an example out of him.
He killed her in the city too.
He killed her in the city though, but the charge he gonna catch is the one in murder. He tried to blow the nigga on the bus.
You only change the cross state lines too.
The only great thing about the city is when you're over 21, over 18, you want to sit down to your court date. The court date can be there ain't no bonding out.
That shit take forever.
That shit take forever. You might sit down 3 years. Your enzymes got to sit down 3 years and realize who's who. Niggas ain't put no money in book. They gonna fuck your baby mother.
You better
And 3 years from now, you're not the same killer you was. But guess what? They still gonna identify you
like
as
the
a killer.
warm, like the
They
down a
changed.
little.
Yeah, done told that. Like, I ain't on that, bro. Like, I ain't on none of that shit.
I'm gonna get back to the comedy. How you deal with hecklers?
I don't ever have it, bro.
You don't have hecklers?
You can see the show, be the show. My shit, I never. I've had people want to help me with a joke, be like, hey, because that's it ain't never been no, oh nigga, you ain't funny. Because I've had people. It's weird with comedy because, like, comedians, we get hecklers and we get people that want to help you make your joke funnier. And I'm like, this is the only entertainment form on stage that do this. Like, you'll never see somebody at a Beyonce concert trying to out-sing Beyonce. Nobody has to go through what we go through on stage. But knock on wood, I've never had like somebody flat out try to play with me. It's more so like try to be like agreeing with me too loud and they want to put their point of view on it. I'm like, hold on, wait, you know what I'm saying? Nigga joke dead. Okay, but I respect them where they at because this nigga might have needed to get that off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say what I'm here.
The joke hit close to
This bitch tripping.
Hey.
This bitch tripping.
Nah, cuz, Mo, like, nah, for real, like, you ain't lying. These bitches are. He's like, oh shit, like, I done hit that nigga's soul. This nigga sitting there all night.
This is church.
Yeah, the church for the Holy Ghost.
Hey, that one for you, cuz, whatever. Like, let them get that off, bro. Let them get that off, bro. Like, a lot of times people be nervous on stage. It really don't be a heckler, bro. It really be somebody that really love what you're saying. The material hit with home. Unless they feel like, boo, you're not funny, it's really not a heckler, bro. It's somebody that you done touched their soul, and it's like going to church. They shout out, hallelujah. They got to say it, bro. They can't sit still no more, bro.
Yes, sir. Have you had any embarrassing moments on stage?
My most embarrassing moment on stage, bro, was I didn't know that this nigga bitch I was talking about was in the joint with the bitch.
My bad.
I ain't say my bad.
I feel you. My bad.
But I'm telling the joke. He in the joint with her, and it's about him. Calling my phone 7:20 in the morning. I know you there with the bitch. I'm like, I tell her to call you.
That's very specific.
I tell her to call you when I wake her up, bro. Like this shit. So, but it's the joke, bro. Like stop going through their phones and calling niggas back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was dead, so it was like.
Why she bringing me? What the fuck is wrong with her?
And then the club owner tells me, "Hey, you can't go out the front door." Why? What are you talking about? I got paid. Nah, nigga, we gonna bring your car through the kitchen.
The kitchen
I gotta go out the kitchen because his whole hood outside, and ain't nothing going. He gonna boss up for his hood. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
First of all, I'm about to fight a nigga one night, and the nigga called me the bitch name. Like we squared up. The nigga like, I'm about to knock your ass out. He called me Michelle. I was like, who the fuck is Michelle? He's like, I said that. I said, yeah, you called me Michelle. At that point, I knew I couldn't win that fight. I was like, oh, we're not even about to fight. You'll picture her face on my body.
He got a lot of anger.
You could knock me to the moon, you know?
He trying to beat the shit
I
out of both of
dapped
y'all.
the nigga up. I said, I don't know what Michelle did, but
He trying to beat the shit out of both of y'all at the same
I
time.
was not going, no matter what I hit, I could have hit him with everything.
It's probably half your face, half her face. He probably with both of y'all ass together.
When a nigga get 10 times strong when you play with this bitch, so you're not going to win. Because you're not that man. You done got the pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Because I'm not enough. When a nigga heart involved, nigga just amped up. Like,
You off the wall.
he might feel it tomorrow, but tonight, he is trained to, he done already visualized.
You can knock him down and talk, I ain't dead.
He probably trained for that shit.
Yeah, even if he can't fight, like, you're gonna have to punch, you gonna have to knock,
That nigga testosterone to the roof.
Right, he's not even that fair of a fight.
He gonna get back up a couple times if you winning. Like, you're not gonna stop.
Right, I gotta start a fight where you step, and you push and I push you, we equal.
Yeah, we building this shit.
You already this on 10, and I'm still
going to the first punch. Crap!
Yeah, I'm on 2. Like, oh, so
No,
like,
bro.
nah, that ain't. We ain't. I'm not that mad.
I ain't mad enough.
Hey, I'm
You
not
come
that
to
mad.
me like that initially.
Yeah, like you don't know this your op. That's a whole different level. Like a nigga that secret your op that hates you. It's kind of hard to win those type of fights. Like you know you equally mad at them. Like when I see you, I'm sorry, all right, nigga, I see you. So I'm like, y'all see y'all both amped up. Imagine you starting at 2. Like, why this nigga so mad at me?
I'm happy right now. Hold on.
You hear that
I
nigga?
gotta change my whole energy
And
level.
then look, he ain't connecting with nothing. You just like this nigga really swinging.
Like, he's swinging. Hey, nigga.
Yeah, he going for the kill. Like, nah,
Sucker punch. I can't. Nah, eat that shit.
Fuck me for.
Right.
Like, was you a classroom clown?
Yeah. Oh my. Like, every joint. Hey man, assuming they used to have a joint. Substitute teachers, I ain't like, look,
I made it jump harder.
It was like a substitute teacher. He caught a bad reference. Teacher went on maternity leave. And I said, I'm gonna make it easy for you. Just give me the last 10 minutes of the class. You can stop teaching. Just let me go up there and perform. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, Mr. Simon. That's my last name. Mr. Simon. You go. We worked that in like 9th grade year.
Damn, 9th grade?
Yeah, I made it
business.
easy.
That's a good teacher right there.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, look. Bro, like, let me use your check. Your money gonna be the same with the check. We just doing this to Miss Fisher come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me make your life easy the last 10 minutes. On Friday, you give a nigga 20. That's what trained me for stand-up. Because I'm standing there in class of people who really know me. And I'm funny every day. All this shit funny every day. I'm just talking about random shit. 9th grade, Sue Ann. I've been doing this shit for a long time. And I ain't doing real comedy. I'm just making fun of shit. Joning on niggas. Making fun of shit.
My 5 years old boy,
Yeah.
boy came in and listened.
But I'm talking about like, you know, like, just telling shit. They like, damn, this nigga can do this. And everybody that know me from there, I knew he was gonna be a comedian. He used to do that shit in the classroom.
Because like a lot of teachers or whatever, they against that. You're disruption.
Yeah, but he was a substitute. He didn't understand. This 93, homie.
I get plugged in.
This 93 is city off the hook, bro.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still the crack epidemic. It's motherfuckers walking around.
My shirt bigger than my pants.
They had to start a program, the bras, and that don't got 2-3 kids already. It's a different era, bro. 90 in the 90s, bro, it's different.
I'm more heavy shit 15. I can understand that.
So, they're not ready for this. They're not ready for these.
Not worth the fight.
Yeah, it ain't worth the fight. Man used to be like, and he used to laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's an adult, he can understand it.
And then guess what? He just recently passed. I seen him one day. He told me, man, he started teaching at college campuses. He said, man, I used to talk about you and my kids that I was teaching at college as a professor. I was like, for real? That's what's up. He was like, man.
Your story, my story now.
Yeah, he was like,
It's
you really taught me.
His story.
Yeah, like you really taught me, like, let people. He identified class clowns because he had a problem with disturbances, but now he's like, they gotta get that out. It's just them. They can't sit still. I had ADHD. You know what I'm saying? Before it was diagnosed with ADHD, you didn't know what that shit was.
They used to call you the R word.
Yeah, the R word, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Retarded.
I used to call that in preschool. They say, this son retarded. I said, are you serious? I'm in pre-K. How the fuck is I'm retarded? Bitch. All the time I passed high school and finished all my SSAs in three courses out of 4.
Yeah, I couldn't sit still that long, bro. No way, bro. I gotta talk.
If you wasn't a comedian, what would you be?
If I wasn't a comedian, what would I be? I'd be a pastor.
Pastor?
Yeah.
That's a little different spectrum.
I'd be a pastor. Yeah, I definitely would have been. I would definitely would have been a pastor. Because to be honest with you, like, you know, like I don't show that side, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be like not the pastor you see. Like, I'd be that flashlight in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? You know, flashlight in the daytime don't make no sense. I'd probably have a church in the middle of the night in the worst hoods and put a podium out there and be like, man, just what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
That's that vampire in Brooklyn.
That's probably when niggas need it the most.
Yeah, because it's a flashlight in the dark.
You probably gonna make a
I
bad
probably
decision.
had three members, and then it'll turn a great thing. Like
Probably gonna save multiple lives.
yeah, because what we doing, bro? Like we lost, bro. Like we've been lost for a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's a different conversation. But I ain't the type of dude like that's like a real spiritual dude. You know what I'm saying? But I understand like you gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Jesus or Yahweh, whatever you want to call him.
prophets.
Call it prophet, whatever you want to call it. My thing is, I'm for Muslims. I'm for whatever bring you peace, where you don't disturb my peace, where I got to fuck you up. I'm for it. Cause your God gonna have your soul. I'm gonna have your ass. So I'm for whatever. You believe in them rocks? You believe in this? I'm for whatever bring you your life peace, cause you need peace. But the minute you disturb mine, so I would probably have like a.
That was preaching right there.
I would probably have like a situation where it's like everybody could come. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's hear from the Muslims.
Come as yourself. Come as
I would let a Muslim pastor preach. I would let a Buddha, like, let's talk, bro. Like, let's get this together.
At the end of the day, like most religions, you know what I'm saying, they all portray happiness, peace, and love. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And there would be everybody can come. Bring your family come. Let's bro, we don't gotta kill each other. We don't gotta like each other. We can agree to disagree.
Kill each other was literally got one life. It's not a Mario 1.
Yeah.
Like, and then from there, you just set up a chain reaction of other shit. Like, people want to kill you, or you
Get back.
not even just that. Like, you ruining a kid's life if that's their
We
parents.
can talk about how they out to kill our kids with all this sugar and all this.
Man, they got shit that make your kids turn different.
Right.
So the Marion Bird,
What's up? We forget that. Like, what's your best thing? What's your worst thing about being a comedian? What's one of your worst experiences? Like, what do you think like one of the worst things about being a comedian? Is it like you could tell a joke too bad? You know what I'm saying?
When I was single, women think you playing if you ask them what's a pussy. That's the worst thing in the world. God, boy, you funny. Bitch, I'm a man first. Like, I don't want to fuck. Like, I want to fuck just like the rappers.
You like
Yeah.
All stage, bitch.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. But now that I'm not saying, I don't have no. But that's the worst thing. A single comedian is like you don't get taken serious. Like,
what's your best thing about it? As being a comedian, like what's your best?
Because I can disrespect. And they be like, oh,
this nigga's telling jokes.
I can go to
I'm
gangster
serious.
nigga. I can go to gangster nigga and be play with him. To the point he'd be like, man, anybody else I would shot your ass, but you a comedian. Or a broad be like, man, bitch, I don't let no nigga call me no bitch, but you funny. Like, I can get away with all that pushing arms up shit.
Okay.
It's a very movie. Whatever you can tell us about that.
That's my Denzel Washington, Malcolm X, Will Smith, my Ali role. I'm gonna take that shit so serious that shit gonna be spooky. Like, you realize gonna understand, like, once they say, hey, I'm gonna be in character. Oh shit. I'm gonna be in character. It's gonna be crazy. Cause all my life, that's all I ever wanted was the opportunity to change my life. So when you get an opportunity like that to change your whole life, you know it's right there in front of you. This is mine. Okay, I can get my 2 weeks notice. That's how I'm current. You know what I'm saying? This is my springboard to, once it's released, what's next?
Acting, when did acting come into the picture?
It never was, bro. Like, I realized when Polo was like, you dogged the movie on Kings of DC, and I was like, oh, that's my lane right there. I'm out of here. Because I could do that. And that shit's so easy for me. It comes natural. You know what I'm saying? So once I got in front of a movie and saw myself, I can do this, bro. And now I'm like hungry for it. Like, I don't even want to. I'd rather do that than stand up now. I'd rather do film than stand up.
How is it acting like different from stand up? I know stand up like
Because
you got persona.
You gotta wait for the audience to react. This is just you keep going and you don't know if it hit or not.
Okay. We say how far? Like y'all started production already?
No, they know the writing yet. So once the writing, then it's the table readings, then it's the production. So it's a little ways, and you know, with a biopic, it take a little longer.
Yeah,
and that's why
real person.
Yeah, it's real person because you can't just be
making up shit.
You can't make up shit, and it's a lot of stuff that people don't know that I really had to study this cat. It's like, yeah,
Will it like span his whole life, or was it like a certain
his whole life from Mississippi all the way up Jackson 68 when he came to DC.
That's pretty big. Were they big characters in the movie?
Yeah.
That's a big role, especially coming from this area.
Yeah, that's
Do you
crazy.
feel like it's pressure? Like, do you feel pressure?
Hell, yeah, this area.
I
could be crucified.
was one of the best politicians in fucking America himself.
They love Marion in DC, bro.
Call him cracker. He said we're gonna give him enough 4 years. You can't. Shit, you can't.
My thing is, if he ran his city like that, and he still was good, I buy him a ball every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can run the country, and everybody got a vice. I like to drink. I don't judge nobody, bro. That was a drug of choice.
When I found out, this is the key, right? When I found out cocaine lasted in the system 3 days.
Yeah.
Before piss test. We lasted as long as that everything.
Yeah, 30 days.
I mean, plus more. They go to 60, 90 time how many times you're smoking.
Right.
Cocaine, crack.
Weed lasts 30 days from every time you hit the J. That's what everybody don't understand.
Yeah.
It ain't just 30 days.
Yeah. It's
It's
a
you
reset.
smoke 10 days in a row. It's just a reset every time.
Once you do that, you boom, 2 days max. Boom. If I do this and do this and that, it's out of my system. So that's how the Congress people work. Let's take a recess.
One more thing about that, like, when he get like, he was gonna get into everything, like even the pods, like maybe, like you saying, 8 ball every day type situation.
Everything. This is gonna be telling his story from he never got this side. Nobody never really asked him why. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? So, from the blessings from his family that we got.
You actually talk to the family members too?
Yeah. Even talk to the bride that he was in a hotel with that night. Shit's gonna be spooky. So, yeah.
So you got private and death conversations.
Yeah, some shit. It's
not shit like, hey, we going
Some shit we
fabricate.
I want y'all to be wild about it. You know what I'm saying?
Like just not the news, what the news reported, what actually went down.
Yeah. There's some shit, you know, that I didn't even know.
I ain't gonna forget that video. How'd you get this?
But
It's
there's
amazing.
also some shit that. Bro, you talking about politicians and police, bro. I gotta really watch what the fuck going on because I don't know how this shit gonna hit. Because there's a lot of people got paid back then.
Everybody still get paid on that.
And people might want their secrets.
And you gotta understand, big time drug bust, that's a politician game. You know, because it's a cash cow. Because, you know, the rate for let's not get it twisted. When they was pumping, they was feeding a lot of people.
They feeding guns.
The police department, they was feeding everybody. The only difference between these youngers now that they not feeding nobody. So everybody's not eating. You know what I'm saying? It's never.
We not
What's
funny.
the war on drugs, bro? Like, there's no such thing, bro. Like, drugs, and this the only country that's trillions of dollars in debt that ain't nobody invaded to go.
First of all, it's
Hold on.
coercion.
Let me ask you, how old are you?
32.
How old are you?
32.
Y'all born in this area?
Yeah.
So, black people, Social Security number, from the time you was
It's a
born,
corporation.
it's a company.
Yeah.
Your first 3 is the region.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your first 3 is your color.
Yeah.
The middle is your region. The last 4, that's who you really are. You know what I'm
They
saying?
like put the last 4 years shit.
That's why they say what's your last 4, because that's who you really are. The first 3 is if
It's
you had
a
a
tax
white boy born the same time you was born in the same hospital, they got different first 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At that time when I came up in the DMV area, black people was 577, 578, 214, 213, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like 11 numbers allotted to black people. You know, it changed after 2010. You know what I'm saying? What's your first 3 of social?
216.
216, 214, 215. Mine's 214. So you born in the same area I'm born in. What's yours?
579.
579. That's black. You know what I'm saying? Black, white people don't have that same. If you ask a white person that's born in the same area, you was born in the same time you born. That's how they identify. That's why you get. It's not about when you apply for the job, right? When you apply for the job, they get a minority break. They just want you to not be a motherfucking thief.
Free game.
Or a dumbass
Free game.
nigga. Like, if you can just, they interview you, they already know I need to hire 3 more niggas. Because I get a tax break, a minority tax break.
I get a bigger tax break.
They get put income in, when they start putting income in areas that don't have that type of income, they get a big tax break. You already got the job. It's just that, how you talk, can they trust you? Do you steal? Are you going to be on time?
What you about to do with the money we
What
give
you
you?
about to do with the money you get? You already got a job. Once you apply for the fucking job, and you put your social in, and they call you back, You 80% away from the job. They just got to figure out, are you the best nigga for their job?
Okay, just don't talk yourself out of the pussy.
Correct.
Absolutely. Like, what's your best audience?
My best audience is well, I'm in my 40s now, so I can talk that shit. I like the younger crowd. They be amazed. Old niggas still know what you know, but I like an older crowd now. I like an older crowd because the money different.
Older people probably would pay.
And they show up on time.
Other people got that money now.
That money, that bag different.
I feel like older.
I know to do my money now. Fuck.
But I still challenge myself to do the younger crowd. When they put me on these jump shows, you see me, I'm like, damn, I'm on these shows with this son. I gotta work. I be like, let me go up in the middle. Don't put me at the end. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work. But I love it because once they put me up in the middle, I get to steal young fans. I'm always trying to get young fans.
Have you been in a situation where they be like, hey, last time run over because he got the crowd now?
I always look at the next comedian who follow me. That's how I judge where I'm at because when I look at them, they like, damn, I gotta follow this shit. You can just see it on their face, like, it's a dangerous age, but I can fuck a 23-year-old or a 60-year-old. I can make them all laugh and relate to this shit. So what you gonna talk about that I can't talk about?
I already been through this life stage.
Yeah, I can talk about your daughter gonna love me, your sister gonna love me, your grandma gonna love me.
You can't talk about that.
You can't. So I look at you and you next, you like,
I didn't have life experience.
oh, when they doing the lineup in the back and them youngers be like, I don't want to go out to sign, man. It's a sign of respect.
Yeah, and I do hear a lot of comedians say, nah, man, you ain't want to go behind him.
Yeah, hell
he
no.
fuck the
I
crowd
heard
up.
Chris Tucker do that shit a lot. He's like,
Yeah. Or when they be like, oh, it's always that young, that's hot shit. Couple of virals on the internet, don't know who I am. Oh, put me up in front of him. Or put me up after him.
do you choose that?
Yes. I got that point, I can do that. It's early. I can throw my weight around this early. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you out of town, you know, it's different. But I done been sent home from shows where I was too funny, where a household name be like, he fucking up my opening act. Like, they'll put me up as an opening act.
Damn, you told every joke I thought about telling.
Nah, this would have happened. I ain't gonna name no names. I done been sent home a couple of times. Beat up. It'll beat up. I'm the opening act. They'll have their feature and they the headliner. But I'm fucking they feature up. Every city. They feature scared of me. And they feature like, man, I can't follow that shit. And they like, look, we gonna pay you for the next 2 cities, but no thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Then they pay you for not showing up?
I'm just not gonna they pay because when the negotiation started, we got 6 cities and 10 nights. First show, second show, and we got 10 more nights of this shit. That feature ain't trying to follow this shit, bro. I can see the look on their face like, damn, I gotta follow this shit in Memphis. Now I don't want to do this, bro. New Orleans. By the time we get to New Orleans, no thank you, Simon. But we gonna go ahead and pay you for New Orleans. In Chicago, you go home, thank you for your service. They gonna go get an unfunny motherfucker to open up, bro, because they don't want to follow this, bro. I done been called
crazy.
I done been called in the dressing room by a national headliner and be like, who name's on the marquee? Yours. So why the fuck are you going out there? Because I didn't understand the game when I first got into the shit.
Gotcha.
Now I know how to just get on base. But at first I was home run hitter. I didn't understand, like, nigga, just get on base. Let me bring everybody home. I didn't understand this game. But this is a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to work. You don't play the game. You go out there, motherfucker, swinging for the fences every time, and you making this motherfucker work, man, you're not going to work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to work and feed your family, or do you want to just be that nigga know, like, that nigga can't follow me, I fucked them up. Bro, don't nobody believe that shit in the hood, bro. Like, this nigga still working.
Yeah. Tell a joke, get over with, go about your
Yeah, like, water your shit down a little bit. Tight 10, get the fuck off. Don't kill it. Because just get on base, let them score.
Like, reading the room, reading the situation type thing.
Right.
I'm going to get to my top 5.
Okay.
Top 5 comedians, dead or alive.
Corey Hogan.
Damn, people don't want this. The scary thing we're missing these days. I love that nigga though.
Corey Hogan. Lisa Lambanelli. Eddie Griffin.
Damn, you named some real
Richard Pryor.
some real cutthroats.
You talking about on stage though? Or
Yeah.
his body work?
On stage.
Okay, because I would say Eddie Murphy because I like his body work, but not on stage. Okay, Corey Hogan, Lisa Dabinelli, Richard Pryor, Eddie Griffin, and locally a nigga named Lawrence Arms. That's my top. I can watch them.
Corey Hogan was always funny to me. The top 5 places you would love to perform at.
I done all that, but Miami, Atlanta, Texas, Chicago, LA.
That's the thing I heard before. That's the top 5 for you. That's the first time I heard a nigga run through that shit. Yeah, he said already know. He named the three black Mecca joints too. I said yeah.
What's the 3 black Mecca joints? You said?
Nah, to me I always heard Houston, Cali, yeah, and then like Atlanta.
There were the 3 black Mecca jumps in stand up: Chicago, DC, New York.
Okay.
Because they done seen it all. You ain't gonna.
You ain't gonna.
You ain't gonna.
Hurt nobody feelings.
Everybody in DC think they funny. New York done seen it all, and Black Mecca, Chicago done had some of the Bernie Macs and you know what I'm saying. LA niggas don't fly. LA don't pay nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Damn, bro.
No, you ain't get paid. You just don't, nigga. We bring you stars.
I heard about Chocolate Factory. You got like 4 years.
Yeah, you ain't getting paid on that motherfucker.
Damn. You ever been on Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, Chocolate Factory. I've been on all that shit, bro. Like, listen, I was doing that shit before that shit became cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, that's like everybody's waitlist. But where you find your ass at is in Chicago. You're going to find your ass in Chicago. You're going to find it's gangsters and corporates. That's how even the neighborhoods is. Like, you ever been to 63rd? You ever been to all that shit? It's like they dangle all that rich shit. You look across this, it's all this rich shit that you can't obtain. Mm-hmm. So when you go to Jokes and Notes and all these comedy clubs in Chicago, you got all the gangsters that's ready to kill each other right here. You got corporate America right here. You got to make them both laugh.
Being married 4 times, right? Have you ever been a best man in the wedding and tell a joke?
All the time, yeah.
Get on the mic. It's a...
I know, but I get hired for a lot of weddings. And I'll be real like, why the fuck y'all hired me? And I don't know how to stay married. Like, I get hired for a lot of weddings.
I can't give you the best advice.
Yeah, I
like, y'all show y'all what me here?
I done did a baby shower with a bride when labor the night.
She probably laughed or something to death.
I think I did stand up.
Laughed at the bird.
I did stand up at my baby shower. Like, drunk as shit.
Yeah, you was. You got anything else coming up that you want to tell everybody about?
Man, just look out for the cookout. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a lot of shit coming up, but it ain't. I told you, it's the greatest show on earth. I think you should pay the price for admission. I don't really like giving away for free. So when you see it and you identify, you like,
When your next show?
My next show, June's. Do it tonight. I do a lot of private jumps. I don't do a lot of flyers.
Oh shit, you rather established.
Private. Somebody hire me, type private, type no flyer. They don't already.
Listen, tell them how they can get you.
Simon says crazy on everything, man. I got to do graduations, bar mitzvahs, baby showers. I'm booked and busy, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. But June 17th, I do an all white sneaker party. July 23rd, that's with G Dot now. I got a lot of comedy Jones, but I'm ready to slow down on the comedy Jones because I'm very focused on they'll be ready to film soon. So, and then I got another movie. I was in The Kickback.
All right, shot. Yeah, I was there for when they were shooting.
Oh yeah, okay. I was
there
there.
when they were shooting.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was in The Kickback. I'm playing myself as a comedian in the Jones. So, Goofy reached out to me. Shout out to Goofy, you know what I'm saying? He said to me like, "Oh, gee, I need you. You fit the description." I was like, "Wow, I didn't even think."
That she knew who I was, type shit.
No, of course not. He knew I was. That's my little son. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's just you don't think that they show you the respect that.
So man, the best thing I feel like, as long as you do what you're doing and the respect comes, that should make you feel alive.
But you see how big he is.
Yeah.
So when he came to me as some
paying homage, man.
And I'm a fan of his. Like, man, you killing this shit. He like, nah, OG, you just like, they don't give you your flowers while you live type shit. And I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm honored to do this role, you know what I'm saying? So I don't take that for granted. And then I stole a couple of young fans. Just the scene I had. Was like, they said, do a joke, and I'd hit them. It's looked like a comedy show to me, bro. Let's go. They like, oh, man, he don't know. 5 of them Jones done came to 3 shows. Like, they like, oh, bring my girlfriend, you funny as shit. You know, like, I had one girl, she bought 30 tickets, Fast Eddie's on a Wednesday. And she was her birthday, Jones.
What?
Only $10, but it was
shit.
But they all came. They had tables.
That's $300.
They had everybody paid a ticket. That's $10 a piece.
I'm him, but everybody might not pay their ticket either.
That's true. But I got that from him. I got that from doing that movie with him. Just the 10-minute scene that I had on stage with him, that just helped me get another fan base. So I don't take that for granted. I don't take no opportunity. I don't take his opportunity for granted. Somebody might see this shit. That nigga said some of the really shit. I was scared to say it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't give a fuck. Like,
you're a comedian, for real. Like,
I'm a man first, and I'm standing on what I say. I ain't lying.
I'm telling jokes, but they don't take it as a joke.
You stand up, but you stand on it.
That bullshit. It's your boy Side Got No Lie.
Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
And tell me follow where they going to.
Big Simon says crazy on everything. Simon says the comedian, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Any question, George?
sir.